Hey guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are working with some dried, I think they're lilies, some lavender, and some jasmine. These are just some dried flowers I got off Amazon. I'm working with my 2-part Bone Crafter epoxy resin, some crushed crystal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a little bit, just a dash of crushed crystal into my 8 ounces of resin that I've got mixed up here. And I'm just stirring it in until I break all of that crushed crystal up. As you can see, a little bit of crushed crystal really did a lot for this resin. It is super sparkly now. It is looking beautiful. And what we're going to do is we're going to take and pour our resin off into these coasters, but we're only going to fill them about halfway full. Okay. Got something in this one I'm going to get out, and then I'm just going to fill them up halfway full and start laying the orange flowers into the resin. I'm pretty sure these are lilies, dried lilies. I just thought that they was pretty for autumn. I wanted to do something with these. I've had these for a long time, and I just couldn't think of a better thing to do than make a set of coasters with these. I considered a bowl, but I think the coasters was the perfect thing for these. Now I'm taking and I'm laying in the jasmine right now. I just want hints of it popping out around the lilies. I don't want a whole lot of it. I don't want it to take over or be the main star. I just kind of want it to blend in and kind of be there. And then I'm taking the jasmine and I'm just sprinkling it around. Like I said, I want highlights of these, but I don't want them to take over. Okay, now it's time to work on the base. The base is going to be the most important part because that's what you're going to see before you grab the coaster. So you want the base to be just as pretty, if not prettier, than the coasters themselves. You want to take and push your flowers down around the edges of this after you pour your resin in. I do this because it helps to release the bubbles, and it also helps to keep the flowers from being dried and stuck to the silicone mold and come out with dry edges. So I always pour my resin in first and then stick my flowers in. Sometimes I even dip them in the resin before sticking them in. That's another good way of helping with getting rid of your bubbles. And what I've got left is this jasmine and resin mixture that I just put in the base. I'm just distributing evenly across into my coasters. Okay, now that I've got this all evenly distributed, it is time to let these cure for 24 hours, and we'll be back. And we're going to put a back on these. I've got 2 different colors here. I've got my Specialty Resin Pro polyurethane resin. I've got green apple, and I've got olive green or green gold. And I'm mixing these 2 together. And it's just the most beautiful shade of green. So I mixed them 2 together, and now I'm just backing these with this polyurethane resin. I wanted to get these done as quickly as I could so I could get them up for sale. And I had a mold that was sitting here with some excess resin already in it that I wanted to pour. I'll show it to you at the end of the guys. It's not great, but this one is. Look at this. Is this not gorgeous? Let's take a better look at it here. Look at that. Is that not phenomenal? The way the flowers are. That sparkly resin. I love it. I love the color mixture. I think it turned out really, really pretty. Okay. I'm very happy and very pleased with the base. It has some little stems sticking out, but those just broke right off. I do have some overpour I've got to clean up on these guys, so excuse the overpour. All I do is I take a pair of scissors and I go around the edges and I just cut that over, pour away. Very simple to do. And then we've got a beautiful coaster ready to go. And they're very, very, very pretty. These are just absolutely gorgeous and so simple to do. I've got some up close pictures. There we go. Or some up close views of some of them. I didn't get this footage as perfect as I wanted, but look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I've got beautiful coasters here. I think these are going to sell really well because they are super beautiful, especially in person, and they're perfect for the fall. Absolutely gorgeous. I hope you guys really like these as much as I do. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, like I've said 100 times. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Beautiful coaster set. All I've got to do is put some stoppers on the backs of these, and we'll get them up for sale. And then this one, like I said, it is not great, guys. It is not great. But it is what it is. Thank you for joining us on the Creative Art Collective, hosted by Taslima My Art, every Saturday at 6 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have 4 artists: Taslima My from Taslima My Art, Let's Pour with Patty, me, Casey from CWV-Artistry, and Sheldon Briscoe of Shell Rock Art. Thank you for joining us as we share our creative sides with you. You guys have a beautiful, blessed day, and we will see you next week.